Welcome back to Project Zomboid Challenges. Next challenge. You have 1 day. That's a lot of zombies. First question, is there actually that many zombies? This takes place on the old map, and then zombies show up after 1 day. Do we have a plan? Do we have ideas? I don't know. I'm just going to go for it. See what happens. Look around more than our first look all the way back at the start was. See what we're working with in terms of supplies. See what our options are. And decide what we can accomplish here. Whether or not we can actually survive for a long term is a different question. So far we really haven't anywhere, so what difference would it really make, all things considered? Well, let's see what we're working with here. What can we do in 1 day? Also define 1 day. Start up here. In 24 hours, your trip back to Noxtime will become hell on earth. Yeah. Alright. We got some stuff. Vitamins, crosswords. What do we need in terms of things? That's another question. Like jeans, pants, shirts. Also, how randomized is loot and stuff? What are we working with here? Bathroom. We got adhesive bandage, antidepressants, regular bandage, band blockers, painkillers. Lots of stuff. We only have 1 day to get things together, so having good amounts of supplies wouldn't even be a bad idea. Look at all these books. Look at all these books. What do we got? We got Electrician Volume 1, Tailoring Volume 1, Trapping Volume 1, Carpentry 2, Good Cooking, another book here. Carpentry 1 and 2, there's a fishing book. Oh, we got lots of stuff. Some tweezers, another good bandage. We can definitely hold some more things here. Let me grab a couple books and stuff. We need to carry a lot of things around if we only have 1 day. Really depends where we're going, what the plan is. Need a pen so I can write on my map. Trapping, tailor, carpentry, regular books are almost full. Probably not the best strategy, just grabbing everything here. But you know, I don't know what we're gonna need. It might be a good idea. We could rip up some curtains if we wanted to. The real question is, how many supplies are we gonna be able to move around? What can we do? Metalworking, foraging, fishing, another book, foraging, another electrician, all kinds of books here. We're gonna need to get some food. So we're probably gonna have less books in total here. Look at just all this cooking stuff. Look at all that. We have a fully stocked kitchen here. Got a water bottle. One of those for a water bottle. What do we got in terms of food, though? We got all sorts of cans of stuff and no can opener, because of course not. We got a fresh pear. A bunch of frozen stuff we could cook up if we wanted to. Pop. And also, map. Map is not really working. Okay. Yeah, a shed back here. Oh, there's a zombie. I guess there is still zombies around. It's just there's going to be a lot more zombies in 24 hours. So we're not just free to do whatever we want. Let's start here. That's a shame. Our shed is locked. Really? We had some stuff from disassemble. We could disassemble it, but Okay. Here's a diner. I could have some more easily accessible food. That's an idea. And here we got some chips. I'll take some chips. We need weapons and stuff too, obviously. Everything locked. There's a burnt area over there. That's a mess. Probably not where we want to be. It does bring up some ideas of burning the horde of zombies that's going to be showing up. It's definitely a thought. Grab some food here. Corn. Kind of have too many books and stuff on us. So we're probably not going to be doing much trapping or tailoring or fishing if we have to be like probably inside. We definitely don't need quite this many books. That's something. Take a strawberry, a cabbage, a banana. Depends where we're going, how much food we're gonna get there too. There's definitely a good amount of food here. This is a diner, of course. Got some money, useless. Take a pickle and a lemon. Some more frozen stuff. 9 ice creams. You live in the dream. And then even more stuff back here. An entire fresh ham. Okay. Yeah, what we really need is a nice backpack. That could get us going here. That's still not working? Not really. Authentic experience with the old map not having maps that work? Potentially. Zombie inside a burning building? More likely than you think. I mean, maybe it's already just a burnt building. I don't know if it's presently burning. Cool on you? Nope. Let's look in here, see if there's anything to be salvaged. I mean, there's stuff. What do we got here? Got some zombies. That's what we got. Hi, you're zombies. Okay. You stay down. Here is... Oh. Here's 5 zombies. That's too many. That's too many zombies is what that is. Okay. In front of this garage? Ooh, probably. We got all sorts of stuff. There's definitely lots of things around here we could get. Just a matter of figuring out what our options are here to start. Like, here's a screwdriver. Here's a hard hat. Or that. Some duct tape. Nails, planks, glue, gas can, potentially not super helpful at this stage. Anything in the laundry? We got a mop, some ripped sheets, an empty bucket, bleach, all sorts of mops. T-shirt, hoodie, sweater. Wear a hoodie. Damn. That's a little bit of defense-ish. Baseball shirt. Another sheet. I want to get some sheets going. We could do some stuff with that. Okay. And there's also still all these other levels that potentially have more stuff in them too. Here we've got even more fresh fruits. Amazing. Here's a clothes store, looks like. We got tank tops, t-shirts, wine shirts. Nice and cheap, too. Don't really need any regular t-shirts in particular. Not exactly what we want or are looking for or anything. You know, it's something. Sheet of paper. It's like a little short half crate here. Look at that. Some adhesive tape. Money. Not too helpful. Okay. What else we got? Got a whole supermarket looking spot here. Or, not even supermarket, just a smaller one. We got candy, we got chips. Yeah, there's plenty of various foods. Dehydrated meat stick and chips. Granola bars. Drinks. Canned foods. Galore. We got a can opener. That's one thing we still need if we wanted to have all these cans of stuff. Brown sugar. Hot sauce. Cereal. Oh yeah. Food for days over here. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm not going to this middle building here either. Looks like another potential restaurant kind of deal. It's a bar. Okay. Bar with a zombie in there. More chips over there we can't actually reach. Bar back here. Alright. There's a zombie in there. That's fine. Here is a park. Probably not where we want to set up to get attacked by a horde, but, you know. Nice open space, running around in a circle. I don't know if this is a defeatable situation that we're getting in here. Metal pipe. Took a metal pipe. That is weapon-ish enough. Any other metal pipes we can get? A ball-peen hammer. That's a hammer. Another screwdriver. Huh. This electrician's book. And how much does another metal pipe weigh? 1.5. I have another metal pipe. Be a little bit heavy here. I have a snack. Eat this lemon. Could even do multiple pieces of food to try to get a fed buff going, or whatever. Eat a grape. Taste the grapes. Okay. Here is some larger buildings over here. That's some potential ideas. What else we got? This is the bank. There's some zombies in the bank. The bank has some reading materials, more books we could read. We're just gonna go back into there. Could be the bank part of the bank back there. Whether or not that is super helpful for us, another question. Here is a bookstore, possibly, or lots of different things. Hammer, saw. There we go. It's a saw. Various things here. Planks, pickaxe. Zombie, what are you doing? Is that it? Leather jacket with a hole in it. And a watch. I'll take a watch. Definitely a question. In 24 hours, zombies will show up. 24 hours from when, exactly? We didn't have a watch on. This is more of a construction area. Why it's just showing all books? We got screws, we got nails. There's a wrench. Okay. Any bags? Metal bits. Hammers. A rake. Not exactly what we need. Pickaxe is definitely something. Let me slam it on something. Okay. More stuff over here. Crowbar. Take that. That's pretty good. Some various seeds. Not sure how much farming we're really going to be able to get to do. Upstairs. Can't even unlock these doors. We can disassemble them though, so we got that going for us. Body with a key on it. Empty bottle of potentially bleach there. And more bleach on the floor. Oh boy. That definitely paints a picture, doesn't it? Got a floor sink. Amazing. They're all empty bottles, my goodness. Before you know, the mix made a whole bunch of soup and stews and rice. Got some cheese and meat patties and... Do you have a can opener? Would appreciate it. Needle, hammer. There's a tote bag. Capacity 12, encumbrance reduction 50. Can't really have that on the back though, it doesn't look like. Got bleach. Chocolate. Meat cleaver. Can opener. Okay. We're getting a little heavy again. You can have one of me metal pipes. And fall this way. We really just need backpack, honestly. Bear blockers. I don't need 2 tweezers or any tweezers really. Vitamins. These books. Most of any of these, really. Okay. I'm back underway here. We fall down the stairs a little bit. Wild. This is a good spot with lots of stuff. Very construction. Could definitely do something with that. And it also has some weapons. That also has some benefits. Alright. Crowbar. Gets the job done. Okay. What we got in here? We got the zombie. And crates. Okay. We got paper clips, magazines, newspaper, tissues, twine, eraser, glue, hand torch, paperclip. Things we can't get to. Matches. You want to make a fire, maybe? So, various supplies there. I'm not even really sure what I'm looking at here. It's supposed to be something. Got some blood. Bodes well. Dead person with a key. Bloody bathrobe. Presents, painkillers, razors. More blood. Oh boy. Books. Various books. Here's the kitchen. They got all the different kinds of kitchen items you could dream of. Sugar. Another key to something. Let's keep grabbing keys. More food, more food, more food. Any frozen stuff? You betcha. There's an abundance of supplies. Also, potentially an abundance of zombies that are going to be coming over here, though, so that's another thing. Another key. More just every kind of book in the world. If we can figure out if these are the same spawns each time, that would inform whether we could decide to go to specific locations to pick up specific things we're looking for. It's not a huge amount of time to prepare or anything. So they took care of all the zombies in here. What do we got here? Socks, sewing kit, and thread. Okay. This is just more of a house right here. We're falling down staircases somehow. What's the other half of this building? It's another house with a bunch of dead people. Oh, there's a... Oh, look at that. Look at the situation that's happening right here. Zombie killer guy. Wild. He's got a machete. Take that. Another larger weapon. Leather gloves with a hole in it, but still potentially better than nothing. Another leather jacket with a hole in it. Meh. We have some... We need to grab some stuff again. We need this metal pipe now. Got all these options. Also, almost out of water. Sure. Okay. So, guy with machete comes in, kills everyone, but then also is a zombie. That's wild. There's a leather jacket with no holes in it. That's pretty good. Some more matches for fire. Another key for something. There's definitely stories to be told here. Here's the kitchen. Yeah, plenty of food. All kinds of stuff. This could also be the situation where what we need to do is multiple trips. Question also becomes, is the map the only thing that is old style? Or are we also in a situation where other larger bags aren't really a thing? Potential. Potentially. More dead guys, more books. No shortage of supplies in here. My goodness. Got a briefcase. Again, not really a backpack kind of situation, but that's something. Another bathroom. It's a good bandage. Let's see those. Huh? And upstairs. Look at that. We're on the roof. Wow. So look how big that building over there is. Cool. Let's try to not fall off the roof here. Not safe up there whatsoever. My goodness. Okay. We can also run more. Could also be a good plan. Oh, a zombie. Hey, zombie, what are you doing? Getting hit by a crowbar. That's what you're doing. Wow. Alright, what do we got in here? Another apartment kind of situation. The bathroom. The bedroom. We're getting sleepy. Got a cordless phone. Getting hungry. We'll eat half of a cabbage. Perfect. Huh. All kinds of food. No shortage of anything. Canned foods. We have an upstairs this way. Let's go to an upstairs apartment. Somebody broke that window. Come. Stuff. Here's a fanny pack. Capacity 1. So, not quite. Not quite what we need. Kitchen. Again, just heaps of different foods and stuff we could use. So water, soup. We do need some water. You guys not have a sink in here? It's wild. I'll grab some water. Fill the bottle. There's some banging going on downstairs. There's definitely still zombies around. Definitely still zombies around. Okay. These are just more like apartments than anything. This is the larger apartment. Much further does it go in other directions here? Still no map work. Oh well. Here is another diner. Groceries, restaurants. We need somewhere that would have a bunch of bags or something. How large of an area are we working with here? How far can we go? This looks like offices and stuff. Gas station. Convenience stores. Bookstores. Empty buildings. Food and such. Zombies. Bar. Okay. And then more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. Here's a more supermarket kind of spot. So I've just got heaps of everything everywhere, essentially. Let's go find a random place to sleep, I guess. We're kind of out of options here. What's over here? Is this the end of the world? Looks like it. Okay. That's good to know. Nauseous and how to concentrate. Desperate for liquids. We're getting sunstruck. We're so warm. 86 plus wearing all these layers. Temperature. Not good. Alright. Probably all the running isn't helping either. Okay. So we can figure out somewhere to sleep here. There's a zombie. That's good. Let's open this door. Of course, it's keys or something. We're exhausted, tired, over-encumbered, hot. We've had easier fights than this. My goodness. Okay. Thirsty? We got our water bottle going. Let's get up in here somewhere. Anything even in here? Just offices and stuff. Probably not the best spot, but work with what we can get here. We're soaking wet from our sweating. Ridiculously tired. Into a conference center or something. Alright. Offices or something. Let's get up here. A chair. Doesn't feel very secure by any means, but you know. There's a zombie in there. There's zombies in here. This is not the spot. This is not the spot. Zombies. Zombies. All these windows. It's not inspiring much hope here. Not really where you want to be. Probably. It's a construction site. Just the edge of the world over here. There's a house or something. That'll work. You get kind of the edge of the world here. Ish. Okay. Let's close this window here. The kitchen dining room here. This big house. Do a sweep here. Here is 3 zombies in the garage. Perhaps it would have been wiser to not sweep. Get off. We're not even gonna see all the zombies, are we? Get off me. Okay. Amazing. Bandages. We got bandages, don't worry. Bandages. Already infected and bitten and bleeding. Probably from all the multiple times. And we don't have another solution there. Okay. We need some bits. Long socks. Rib sheets. Doing great. Okay. There's no way we're gonna be able to sleep with this situation. We're just slow and tired and exhausted. Not a good time. The fact we survived all that, though, is kind of impressive. All things considered. There's still zombies in here? Yes. Awesome. Sleep. You betcha. We're doing great. We're doing great. Aside from, well, everything. Okay. We're hungry. The rest of this cabbage. And get out of here. It's foggy. Are we even gonna be able to see all the zombies? Eat this corn. There's the zombies. Oh yeah. Okay. There's some zombies. And survive a little bit longer so we can actually see what we're working with here. It's gonna go this way. There's some zombies over here. There's some zombies over here. Hey, look at all these. Look at all these zombies. The fact that I can't see anything because of the fog is not great, obviously. Hearing zombies. Zombies over here. In the construction site. Okay. There's a zombie in there. That's only one zombie. Here comes zombies behind us. I'm gonna eat some grapes. There's a zombie. We got our wheat under medicine here. We're well fed, doing good. There's some zombies. What else? So yeah, the quantity of zombies here is quite high. That's kind of the whole idea here. This is a bunch of zombies jumping over a wall. Yeah. I mean, 5 zombies isn't as large of a quantity of zombies, but still. Yeah, what would our solution be in this situation? I don't know. Probably not much. We have to think of something. The only idea would be go to like, the skyscraper. Maybe try to break stuff so they can't get up. Continual survival, though, would be a question. Obviously. We got like a couple zombies behind us. Some zombies over there. Zombies definitely spawned on top of us there pretty significantly. Question is there more zombies though? Also, is there a wall to this building? This is more of a little shop front kind of idea. That's alright. What are you selling? Zombies. Yeah, there could be more. There could be more zombies. I've seen worse. I think there's more large spawns of zombies. There's one zombie. Also, the fog is kind of clearing up a little bit, so that's nice. if we can just have there be zombies nearby, it's not even a undefeatable number or anything. I guess the question is, do even more of them show up? We didn't find any, like, guns or anything, but there was bars and such, so potentially Molotovs could be an idea. It just doesn't really seem like there is a mass quantity of zombies here. We got food, we got supplies, like crowbar, pipes and stuff. Need to look in more buildings also. If we get an actual map here, would also be helpful. We got some ideas though. This time, obviously, this is not sufficient to accomplish anything. Let's go back down this way. See if we can see the horde here. Here's some zombies. At the supplies store. Here's some zombies. Yeah, we got some zombies. Again, could be more, but in terms of amounts of zombies, it's not incredibly super crazy. Some zombies here. There's a couple zombies. There's a couple more. I was hanging out over here at the house. We just gotta walk away from them though, so it's not even that crazy, really. Get away from the initial horde spawns. Come back, pick them off a few at a time. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, that's just many zombies. Not really quite as many as was shown on the initial screen there. I mean, yeah, that's some. Interesting. There's some zombies. I was hanging out over at the somewhere they all spawned in. So yeah, just gives you a whole pile of zombies right on top of you at the 24-hour moment there. So that's funny. Okay. I don't even know if there's any water here for fishing in if we wanted to. That's some zombies. Can we light a zombie on fire? Carpentry. No. I'm going to like logs or planks or something. Alright. There's some zombies here. There's zombies. Okay. In terms of ideas for how to deal with this, I don't know. Something. Let's need a pickle. Oh, we need a strawberry. The zombie's just trying to break in. Another zombie. Here, I'll just beat him down the doors there. My goodness. Okay, ice cream. Nope. Boo. Now they're being on this door. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of doors really isn't gonna stop them for too long. Even too many zombies in here? There's some zombies. There you go. I'm just gonna walk this way. Okay. So let's trap the entire horde. I mean, trap is probably a strong word, but put the entire horde in a house. And then they're stuck there forever. Okay. So yeah, in terms of safety, we definitely probably get overrun in the immediate 24 when everything spawns. We just let that happen and kind of go back and deal with it. Overall, could be worse. Slowly dying now? Yep. That's fine. And there's a couple of zombies to start off. Nothing too crazy. Kinda. Look at this. There's some zombies. They're just hanging out here. And up here. Where everything's probably fine. There sure is a lot of banging on the doors, though. You probably want to actually clear this area out before you try to use it for anything. Oh, they're banging on all the doors. There's just a pile of zombies in here, clearly. There's a zombie. We are in no state to be dealing with this. Ow. Not getting bitten over and over and over would be beneficial. Oh, zombies are coming. There's zombies up here. There's zombies up here. Isn't that the safest place? To tell you the truth. There's like zombies in every level here. Doesn't bode well, does it? Alright. Not alright. Jump over here. Nope. Alright. And here's all the zombies from outside. So perhaps up in here, maybe not the best plan. There's definitely zombies. There's definitely zombies. Okay. Let's see if we can think up a plan to actually survive after the one day. Next time. Goodbye.